Well, again, thank you all for coming. For all of you who weren't here earlier when I introduced myself, my name is Beth Johnson. I'm the Vibrant Life Director here at Foothill Village Senior Living. And today we are here to honor 6 wonderful centenarians. They're incredible women here at Foothill Village Senior Living. And they are Lynn, Sue, Matt, Francis, Maureen, and Louisa. We are so proud to know that we have them here continuing to live in our community. We feel so privileged. Your ability to embrace wellness, stay active, and continue to engage with life is an inspiration to us all. You embody vitality and resilience, and we are so proud to witness your vibrant spirits and remarkable lives. Thank you for showing us the power of living life to its fullest, and for bringing your wisdom, joy, energy, and life to this community. We are so happy to be a part of this journey with you. Thank you so much. And if you could just give your attention now to our representatives, and they're going to give a proclamation for our wonderful centenarians here today. Thank you.
Thank you very much. My name is, I'm going to speak a little bit louder than I tend to. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. So hopefully it's not too loud on for Sarah and PATV. But I'd like to, I'm Jack Garamendi. I'm the chair of the Calaveras County Board of Supervisors. I'm a 5th generation resident of this county, and it's been a privilege for me to serve you all for the last 8 years. And it's a super privilege to come here and honor our centenarians in our community. It is a remarkable achievement and an inspiration, as I said, to all of us. I'm joined today by my colleague Martin Huberty, who is also 5 or 6 generations.
Well, it's the original pioneer brought his father, so you could argue 6, but whatever. Yeah.
So we compete about these. The Hubertys and the Garamandis are going to compete about who may have been here longer. But it's my privilege to be here today, and I really want to thank PATV for being here today, and Stacy Simpson for helping organize this entire event, and the Board of Supervisors for joining in the proclamation that was read on December the 10th and approved by the Board of Supervisors. So it's our privilege to be here today to read these proclamations and honor these remarkable women and what is an achievement for their families, for themselves, and something for our entire community to be proud of. And thank you. So I'm going to begin today with the proclamation honoring Matilda Matt Middleton as Calaveras County Centenarian. So this is an official record and approved by the Board of Supervisors. So I have to read it in a format. Whereas Matilda Matt Middleton was honored by family and friends on September 13th, 2024 in celebration of her 100th birthday. And whereas Matilda was born in Los Angeles, California on September 13th, 1924. And whereas Matilda married Henry Hank Middleton on Labor Day, 1946, and they remained happily married for 65 years until his passing in 2012. And whereas in 1955, Hank answered an ad in the paper regarding a general store that was up for new ownership here in Angels Camp. Dave Capello had the general store that then became Middleton's Calaveras Mercantile, now known as Middleton's. And whereas Matt's career was running Middleton's with her husband, Matt feels her greatest accomplishments were having her children, George Curley, Joyce, Richard, Robert, and foster son Richard Carthart. And whereas Matt is blessed with 12 grandchildren, 18 great-grandchildren, and 6 great-great-grandchildren. Remarkable.
I kept busy.
So maybe that's the secret, is just staying super busy. That's quite a string. Therefore, it was proclaimed that the Calaveras County Board of Supervisors hereby recognizes Matilda Matt Middleton as a centenarian and congratulates her on her lifetime of contributions to her county and community, as well as her family, friends, and neighbors passed and adopted by the Board of Supervisors, County of Calaveras, State of California, on the 10th day of December 2024. Matt, congratulations. Just remarkable. And
Thank you.
thank you. Let me take that.
There you go.
And Martin brought the flowers.
That's why I was a little bit late. I was trying to put those things together, and I'm not a florist.
You did a great job.
Thank you. Next up, Sue. Whereas Julia Sue Willingham Glass will be honored by family and friends on December 17th, 2024 in celebration of her 101st birthday. Wow. And whereas Julia, who prefers to go by Sue, is the youngest of 5 children with 2 brothers and 2 sisters. She was born in Quail, Texas on December 17th, 1923. And whereas in 1946, Sue married her husband, John. He passed away 6 months before their 50th anniversary. And whereas Sue has 2 children, Michael and Nancy, and is blessed with 3 grandchildren and 8 great-grandchildren. And whereas at the age of 18, Sue worked in a clerical position in Bethlehem Steel, United Airlines, after December 17th when the Japanese attacked in World War II. At this time, the lights were turned off on the Bay Bridge for 4 years. And whereas on Sundays, Sue loved ice skating and visiting the Palace of Fine Arts in San Francisco. Therefore, be it proclaimed that the Calaveras County Board of Supervisors hereby recognizes Julia Sue Glass as a centenarian and congratulates her on her lifetime of contributions to her county and community, as well as to her family, friends, and neighbors. Passed and adopted by the Board of Supervisors of County of Calaveras, State of California, this 10th day of September 2024.
Thank you.
Oh, pretty. We're lucky we have flowers too.
Okay, this is honoring Lynn Cotton. Thank you so much. Proclamation honoring Lynn Cotton as Calaveras County Centenarian. Whereas Lynn Cotton was honored by her family and friends on September 6, 2024 in celebration of her 105th birthday. And whereas Lynn was born in Waldersay, Manitoba, Canada on September 6, 1919. And whereas Miss Cotton became a U.S. citizen in 1960. And whereas Lynn loves oil painting, cooking, and golfing, and has enjoyed time serving as a PTA president. And whereas Lynn met her husband, Lynn, at a dance after he served in the Canadian military, and they're married for 56 years before Lynn passed in 2024. And whereas Lynn has 3 children, Diane, Bev, and Dawn, and is blessed with 5 grandchildren and 6 great-grandchildren. Therefore, be it proclaimed that the Calaveras County Board of Supervisors hereby recognizes Lynn Cotton as a centenarian and congratulates her on her lifetime of contributions to her county and community, as well as her family, friends, and neighbors. Passed and adopted by the Board of Supervisors of the County of Calaveras, State of California, this 10th day of December, 2024. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Mark? A lot of Virgos here. Good.
Virgos are strong.
Virgos are strong.
My mom's a Virgo too. She's very strong. She's very resilient.
Frances, you're next. Whereas Frances May Roberts Easley was honored by family and friends on October 12, 2024 in celebration of her 100th birthday. And whereas Frances was born in Thrift, Texas on October 12, 1924, and is the oldest of 3 siblings. And whereas after graduating high school, Frances worked at Rohr Aircraft Plant, helping make airplane parts for the B-24s and B-29s, working 6 days a week, drilling holes in metal parts for Rosie the Riveter. And whereas Frances has 3 wonderful children, 2 sons and a daughter, and is blessed with 4 grandchildren and 2 great-grandchildren. And whereas Miss Easley enjoyed volunteering her time with the Cub Scouts, Girl Scouts, and the Kern County Braille Center. And whereas Frances has enjoyed traveling to England, Turkey, and Hawaii, Frances feels blessed to have her sight, her ability to smell flowers, and to hear her granddaughter sing. Therefore, be it proclaimed that the Calaveras County Board of Supervisors hereby recognizes Frances Easley as a centenarian and congratulates her on her lifetime of contributions to her county and community, as well as to her family, friends, and neighbors. Passed and adopted by the Board of Supervisors of the County of Calaveras, State of California, this 10th day of December 2024. This is for Frances.
Oh, Sir Francis, thank you.
There you go.
Oh, my goodness.
Lisa, this proclamation is for you. This is a proclamation honoring Luisa Vallejos as Calaveras County Centenarian. Whereas Luisa Vallejos was honored by family and friends on February 26, 2024 in celebration of her 100th birthday. Luisa was born in central New Mexico on February 22, 1924, and Luisa was highly active in her community, volunteering for 50 years with Meals on Wheels, Alameda, California, the food bank, and the Red Cross as a Red Cross driver and head of the Sunday school at the Methodist Church in Alameda, California. She also availed herself to many other charitable organizations that she felt called to serve. And Ms. Vallejos' first job at 18 years old for the Alameda Air Naval Station as a riveter, putting ribbons on fighter planes for 2 years, and putting rivets on fighter planes for 2 years. And whereas Luisa later went on to be an interpreter for the Superior Court in Oakland, California, and was also a culinary director at a senior living center in San Leandro, California. And Luisa is the proud mother of 4 children, Sharon, Carol, Jamie, and James, and is blessed with 9 grandchildren and 10 great-grandchildren. Therefore, be it proclaimed that the Calaveras County Board of Supervisors hereby recognizes Luisa Vallejos as a centenarian and congratulates her on her lifetime of contributions to her county, community, as well as her family, friends, and neighbors. Passed and adopted by the Board of Supervisors, County of Calaveras, State of California, on 10th day of December 2024. Luisa, thank you for everything. Congratulations.
And here's some flowers for you. Those.
Aww.
I didn't know.
So the last proclamation we'll read for Maureen. Maureen Norris Mitchell was honored by family and friends on August 30th, 2024 in celebration of her 100th birthday. And whereas Maureen was born in Sierra Madre, California on August 30th, 1924, and whereas Miss Mitchell married her high school sweetheart Jack in 1946, and whereas Maureen has 4 children, Chuck, Kirk, Kim, and Deborah, and is blessed with 40 in total grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and great-great-grandchildren. And whereas at the age of 12, Maureen was in the Pasadena Civic Orchestra playing viola up until the age of 20. Maureen was a part of a youth orchestra with the best players from all over the world, which brought her 6 sideliner gigs in Hollywood movies playing her viola. Maureen was one of 8 siblings who made up a family orchestra along with her parents. They would perform at the Easter Star, a master's club exclusive to men only, directors, actors, and musicians in Hollywood every Thursday for ages. And whereas for 10 years, Maureen was a viola musician and teacher in fashion at the Parsons Design School located in Pasadena, California. Therefore, be it proclaimed that the Calaveras County Board of Supervisors hereby recognizes Maureen Mitchell as a centenarian and congratulates her on her lifetime of contributions to her county and community, as well as to her family, friends, and neighbors. Passed and adopted by the Board of Supervisors of the County of Calaveras, State of California, this 10th day of December 2024. So this is for Maureen.
No,
Okay.
they're with her right now.
Okay, great.
I'll just keep it for her. I'll give it to her later.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much for honoring us. We really
Well,
appreciate it.
I think I speak on behalf of the Board of Supervisors that we are extraordinarily proud of this accomplishment, this community. There's a lot of commonalities that in reading these that you see. Family, community service, faith, commitment, patriotism. You're remarkable women, and it's our pleasure to honor you today and honor you on behalf of the Board of Supervisors of Calaveras County. So thank you very much, and let's give these guys a great hand. I believe that concludes our program. So thank you all very, very much, and thank you for PATV. This will be posted up. So if you've got 40 grandkids and great-grandkids, they can all watch it online at PATV, which is great. So it'll be available as everybody's scattered throughout the world. And thank you very much.
Have a great day.
Thank you.